Andersen.
Hi guys! So today I guess I'm going to show you a paranormal vlog. So this is not something I'm going to start to do. I'm not going to start to always make paranormal vlogs. It's just that I'm kind of interested in the paranormal stuff, like ghosts and spirits and hauntings and whatever, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm not a professional or anything like that. It's just that I've been watching Bunny's videos, old videos. I think there are like from last year, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna do maybe kind of paranormal tag, but I'm not going to call it a tag. It's just gonna be a paranormal video where I talk about what I have experienced. So I have of course experienced stuff like you hear knocking and you're like, oh no, it's nothing, and you hear kind of windows, knocking on windows, knocking on walls, opening doors, stuff like that. That's just normal. So that's, I mean, now I live in there's many people living, someone there, someone there, someone there, someone there. There's people everywhere around me in other apartments. So everything I hear, I just assume that, oh, it's someone upstairs talking. It's not someone lying beside me in my bed whispering my name, you know. But something that actually happened to me is, well, my best friend Renate lives on a farm, so they have no animals there, but they have fields and stuff, but whatever. So it's they have a big house, and 100 meters away from it, it's a little smaller house. It's a big house, but a little smaller, and her grandma used to live there. So when her grandma lived, we always went over there, and we got chocolate, small chocolates and stuff like that. And so we were really young, and that was you probably got something like that with a neighbor or a grandma or an uncle or whatever. So that was something we usually did, and I had only been inside her house once. I don't know why, but I only was. So the second time I went into her house where after she had passed away. And that was really strange because Renate had really close connection with her grandma. So she was she told me that she had went through her stuff with her mother and stuff, and she found some really cool glasses or something, so she wanted to show me, and then I had to go into the house, and that was okay. I mean, it wasn't scary or anything. It was midday, noon or something, so it wasn't dark, it wasn't scary, but it was Renate went in first. So she kind of disappeared into the house because it's really small rooms and stuff. So I went through the corner or something. But it was really, really strange. I stood outside the house and I was like, oh no, don't go inside. It's something there. There! Oh my god, my English is so bad! But whatever. So when I took the first step in, it was I don't know what you call it in English, but snow on TV. If the programs disappear and you got this black and white sparkly thing on all over the screen, you've probably seen it. It was kind of like that. It was my eyes just closed, and it was this snow, and then they opened, and when I opened, I was standing with one foot inside the house and the other foot outside the house, and it was someone my head it was really strange. And I opened my eyes and was, Renate! And screamed, and she was just what? and I told her, and she was like, oh my god, you have experienced it, because I always have strange experiences when I'm at her house, especially after her grandma died. So that was really freaky, and yeah. So the next thing I'm gonna tell you, I'm only going to tell you these 2 stories because that's kind of like the 2 stories, no, maybe 3 stories, whatever. But these are like the most important ones and like the things that happen most. So the next story you might think is like, oh no, it's just your imagination or you were just scared, but it was me, Renate, Cecilie and Caroline slept over at Renate's house, and we watched like scary movies and stuff like that, horror movies. So we were kind of like shaky and stuff like that. So, but we were like sitting there talking about like ghost stories and stuff like that. I say stuff like that every time, always, whatever. So, but when we talked about it, we kind of heard a doom, like that. Not, it was more like a hollow sound. And then we watched over to the mirror, which is like a really, really big mirror, or hanging like, it's kind of like a covers your whole body, you know. And the mirror is hanging on the wall, and it, let's say this is the wall and this is the mirror. So the mirror hang like that, and it was like we heard the dunk, the sound, and was like that. It was just boom. The whole mirror just went out from the wall and back in again, and we all saw it. It was just like, and then we screamed and we all got crying, and we ran away to our mother's room, and we're just like, Mom, something happened. And it was really, really scary. So you might say that, you know, it's just imagination because we're talking about auras or and ghosts and like stuff that we had experienced. So of course we were a little bit scared, but it's not like four people is like imagining the same thing, that we hear a loud sound coming from the mirror, and then the mirror like pushes out from the wall. It's like stuff like that. I mean, the window was closed, the door was closed, so it wasn't like the wind or anything. Yeah, it was really freaky. So this is not like a paranormal experience. Well, it is, but it's not like something the same. But we got this in our town. It was this like ghost haunting thing. You could sign you up and pay some money, I guess. And you can be with not a psychic person, but I'm gonna call it a psychic person, walking through like different parts of the city or the town, and she's telling stories and telling like, oh, there's a person over there and there's a person over there and stuff like that. So me, my boyfriend and my mom went to that, and it was really, really exciting. We went like through stuff and stuff like that, and she was like, so here a person died by getting something really heavy on him, and here's someone have drowned. And it had we had like a guide with us that knew a lot about different stories in the town, and the psychic woman was like, is this something true in this story? And then the guide was like, oh yes, a woman lived there with her husband and her kids, and this was their garden. So yeah, stuff like that. So that was really, really exciting. And if someone knows about another like ghost hunting group that's going through different parts of town or something like that, I would really like you to tell me, because I love stuff like that. So I guess that was all for today, and I guess I'll see you another time. Bye guys! I forgot to tell you, like me on Facebook. 4